Welcome to Stoic Stance Studio. Today we're delving into a topic as chilling as it is crucial, identifying the signs of an evil person. It's unsettling to think that someone close to you might actually be a source of your distress, but recognizing these signs is essential for protecting your peace of mind and cultivating healthier relationships. Let's explore how we can apply Stoic principles to recognize and deal with such individuals, maintaining our inner tranquility and wisdom in the face of adversity. The illusion of charm. Many individuals with malevolent intentions often present a facade of charm and charisma. They light up a room, engage with wit, and appear genuinely interested in your life. It's easy to be drawn to their seemingly magnetic personality, mistaking it for genuine kindness. However, as the Stoics teach, we must look beyond the surface and use rational observation to discern true character. Consider this. You're at a gathering, and this person is the life of the party. Their stories captivate everyone, and their attention feels flattering. But over time, you notice they constantly overshadow others, interrupt conversations, and subtly undermine you. These behaviors are not just quirks. They are red flags. Marcus Aurelius advised us to be wary of those who display signs of anger and manipulation, as these are not traits of a virtuous person. When their charm begins to crumble under scrutiny, revealing a self-centered and controlling nature, it's crucial to stay grounded and observe these signs with a clear mind, free from the initial excitement of their charisma. The void of empathy. Empathy is the cornerstone of meaningful human connections. It allows us to share feelings, offer support, and build trust. However, some people seem devoid of this essential trait, showing no regard for how their actions affect others. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the interconnectedness of humanity and the importance of considering the well-being of others as part of our own. Imagine confiding in someone about a deeply personal issue, only for them to dismiss your feelings or mock your vulnerability. This lack of empathy not only isolates you, but also undermines your sense of security. Similarly, a colleague or boss who shows no concern for your well-being, pushing you to the brink without fair compensation or acknowledgement, creates a toxic environment. A lack of empathy often translates to cruelty or apathy in both significant and trivial interactions. For example, someone who constantly interrupts conversations to focus on themselves, disregarding your contributions, or fails to offer help when needed. These behaviors, while seemingly minor, accumulate into a pattern indicative of a deeper issue. The Stoics teach us to observe these small signs, understanding that true character is revealed in everyday actions. Protect your peace by setting boundaries and distancing yourself from those who drain your energy and show little concern for your well-being. The web of manipulation. Manipulation is a sinister tactic used by those seeking to control or influence others through deceit. These individuals twist reality, making you question your own judgment and bending your will to suit their needs. The Stoics, valuing clarity of thought and steadfastness in principles, would see manipulation as an assault on our ability to perceive reality clearly. Gaslighting is a common form of manipulation where someone makes you doubt your memory, perception, or sanity. For example, if you confront a friend about hurtful behavior and they turn it around, accusing you of being overly sensitive or misremembering, they are distorting reality to avoid accountability. Manipulators also play the victim, using guilt to coerce you into actions against your will. A friend might constantly burden you with their problems, making you feel obligated to help while never reciprocating. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, emphasized recognizing what is within our control and responding with integrity. Financial manipulation and isolation are other tactics manipulators use. They might control your finances to limit your independence or isolate you from supportive relationships, claiming that they are the only one who understands you. These behaviors undermine your autonomy and make you more reliant on the manipulator. The Stoics advise vigilance and maintaining a strong sense of self. When dealing with manipulators, set firm boundaries and remain grounded in your principles. Recognize their tactics and refuse to be swayed by their deceit. The tyranny of control. Controlling behavior is a hallmark of an evil person. This goes beyond simple preferences and becomes a quest to dominate every aspect of your life, stripping you of autonomy. The Stoics, who valued personal freedom and self-control, would see such behavior as fundamentally opposed to living a virtuous life. A controlling person may dictate your choices under the guise of knowing what's best for you. They might insist on making all decisions, from what you do together to how you spend your money. This isn't about care, it's about power. In relationships, this can escalate to monitoring your whereabouts, demanding constant updates, and isolating you from others. Financial control is another form of domination. A partner might take charge of all financial decisions, keeping you dependent and unable to assert your independence. This kind of control is a form of enslavement that the Stoics would encourage us to resist, advocating for self-sufficiency and wise management of our resources. Isolation, threats, and intimidation are other tactics used to maintain control. They might threaten to leave, harm themselves, or even hurt you if you don't comply with their demands. This creates an environment of fear and anxiety, making it difficult to think clearly or act in your best interest. The Stoics teach us to recognize these behaviors as an attack on our autonomy. Maintain your inner strength and clarity, and resist the influence of controlling individuals by asserting your independence and setting firm boundaries. The deceit of pathological lying. Pathological lying is more than just occasional dishonesty. It's a pervasive pattern of deceit that distorts reality. Pathological liars fabricate stories, manipulate facts, and create a web of lies that can be incredibly damaging to trust and relationships. The Stoics, valuing truth and integrity, saw deceit as a fundamental betrayal of one's character. Pathological liars often start with small lies, but over time, their deceit escalates. They might embellish stories to make themselves look better or cover up mistakes, creating a distorted view of reality. In the workplace, they might lie about their qualifications or spread false rumors to undermine colleagues, eroding trust and creating a toxic environment. In personal relationships, pathological lying can be even more destructive. Imagine being in a relationship with someone who constantly lies about their past, whereabouts, or feelings. This behavior undermines your sense of security and makes you constantly question your perceptions. One of the most insidious aspects of pathological lying is that it's often difficult to detect initially. Pathological liars are convincing and blend truth with lies, making it hard to discern what's real. The Stoics would counsel us to remain observant and critical, seeking the truth through careful consideration and evidence. When dealing with a pathological liar, it's essential to set firm boundaries and protect your well-being. Recognize their deceit for what it is and refuse to be swayed by their manipulations. Trust your judgment and stay grounded in your values. Guarding your peace. Setting boundaries. Protecting yourself from these harmful behaviors requires setting clear and firm boundaries. Boundaries are about defining what you will and will not accept in your relationships, essential for safeguarding your mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. The Stoics, emphasizing personal integrity and inner peace, would see boundary setting as fundamental to maintaining a virtuous and tranquil life. Setting boundaries is not about being harsh or unkind. It's about respecting yourself and ensuring that others respect you as well. Be specific about what behaviors you will not tolerate and communicate this clearly and assertively. For example, if a friend belittles you, you might say, "I value our friendship, but I won't tolerate being spoken to in a disrespectful manner." Consistency is key in boundary setting. You must enforce your boundaries even when it's uncomfortable or difficult. The Stoics, particularly Epictetus, emphasized the importance of discipline and perseverance. By consistently upholding your boundaries, you demonstrate self-respect and teach others how to treat you. Dealing with pushback or resistance is one of the most challenging aspects of setting boundaries. People who are used to getting their way might react with anger or attempts to undermine your confidence. The Stoics teach us to remain calm and steadfast in the face of such challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote about maintaining our composure and not being swayed by others' negative emotions. In some cases, setting boundaries might mean making difficult decisions, such as distancing yourself from certain individuals or even ending toxic relationships. This can be painful, but it's essential for preserving your mental and emotional health. The Stoics remind us that our primary responsibility is to our own virtue and well-being. Seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or a therapist can also be invaluable when setting boundaries. Sharing your struggles and successes with boundary setting can provide valuable perspective and strengthen your resolve. The Stoics valued community and mutual support, recognizing the importance of interconnectedness in our journey toward wisdom and peace. Finally, prioritize self-care as you navigate boundary setting. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation and nurture your physical and mental health. The Stoics believed in the importance of self-care as a foundation for a virtuous life, emphasizing that we must care for our own well-being to fulfill our responsibilities effectively. Conclusion: recognizing and dealing with harmful behaviors is crucial for maintaining your peace and integrity. By applying Stoic principles, you can navigate these challenging interactions with wisdom and strength. Remember, setting boundaries is not just a defense mechanism, it's a declaration of your self-worth and commitment to living a virtuous life. Thank you for joining me today at Stoic Stance Studio. If you found this discussion helpful, make sure to check out